In what way does your media product use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products?
Well, it's set in a school, which is like quite a typical setting, but with horrors, you normally have like abandoned buildings. They're normally dirty, mysterious, and I feel like we've strayed away from that.
Yeah.
Like, although a school is quite like a typical building, it's quite like comforting.
Yeah, because I think for some people they find school as like a safe place.
Yeah.
So by having like a kind of like detective murderer scene type thing within a school, it kind of goes against the whole idea that school is a safe environment.
We've challenged that like safety, haven't we?
Yeah, so we've kind of gone against the whole like traditional idea of what a school environment's meant to feel like.
Yeah.
In having a short title, The Register, it kind of keeps along with that same kind of
like short yet snappy, like
tension.
like
so
like,
it kind of has that
like draws people in kind of thing.
Yeah, I can't think of the word, but like it kind of sticks with the same thing, like The Purge or Taken. It's quite simple and straight to the point, but it's effective because you're instantly gripped by the title because you're like, what? It doesn't give much away to the actual film.
I think lots of like horror movies have short titles.
Yeah.
And it like the something.
Yeah, so it kind of grabs the attention.
So I think in that way we have kind of used the same idea as other horror movies have.
Yeah,
they kind of like fits in with that.
Yeah.
With the camera angles, we found that by using like lots of different camera angles, it was quite like made it more tense.
Yeah, so by like having quite short, snappy camera shots at points, it kind of builds the tension because you kind of, I think it makes the audience kind of like think about what's going to happen, so like anticipating something bad happening.
You like never know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
So if you're in one shot, then you don't know what the next shot's going to bring.
Because our shots aren't exactly, because we've got kind of cuts where it's kind of going from the victim, and then we've got, it builds right up to when our victim's being taken, and then all of a sudden it goes to the detective. So it kind of makes the audience wait to see what's going to happen. So it builds that tension so that they're more kind of, it scares them more when they do find out, because they've had to wait for the final kind of answer of what they're waiting for.
I definitely think that other horror movies do that.
Yeah.
Where they like have like a really tense scene and then it goes on to like a
kind of calmer,
like a different area, like a different character. So it kind of like you're on edge, like waiting to see what's happened.
So you kind of, and also by having like a contrast to the emotion, it kind of almost creates a slight anger within the audience.
Yeah, it like builds it up and then you're a bit like,
yeah, you're kind of like you're kind of like almost angry, like I need to find out what happens, and it kind of, so it's quite gripping by having like different shots of different kind of people and aspects.
Yeah. Also, all the characters that are like everyday characters, like people you'd see.
Yeah.
All
it's not
the time.
out of the ordinary.
Like none of them have like masks on, or I feel like lots of horror movies have like kind of weird, unusual characters, whereas all our characters, like our psychopaths, quite unusual.
It's quite a typical person you'd see.
Quite
it's
a typical
not like
person. You wouldn't stare at him and be like,
oh, like he's not like completely
menacing.
Out there. It's kind of just quite a traditional, standard person, and it kind of goes against your initial ideas of what you. So you look at him and think it's just a normal person, but then you
can't trust anyone.
Yeah, it kind of gives that impression that you never know what you're going to get with people, and like you cannot trust anyone that you come into contact with. Exactly.